with the freshman Stevie Davis at Fogo for Penn once again. Squaring off against Connor Trent, and Penn will possess first.
He's going to the goal.
Lets it fly and bounces it past Gross.
That's 2 shots taken by Ruben already, which is great. Good sign for Penn.
Chris Patterson restarting. It's picked off and taken out the other way. And here comes St. Joseph's Ryan Bradley. Lets it fly and scores. Pole goal for St. Joseph's. Bradley nets his 2nd goal of the year, and the senior puts St. Joseph's in front 1-0.
That's a little bit of we're early in the game, right? You don't want to use words like backbreaker, but that is a backbreaking type goal. You know, they try to throw it across the formation to Ruben again. Defensive player for St. Joseph anticipates it all the way, clean pick and goes the distance, and miraculously scores on Emmett Carroll. That's a big momentum goal for St. Joseph's to establish early.
Luke Denola, the senior, has a short on him. Dishes it up top for Provost. Knocked and stays on sides. Almost an over and back. Lucchese, the freshman, trying to lower his shoulder with 9 to shoot. To Patterson, Hobart transfer. Bounces it in for the score. What a response by Penn, and for Gross, by his standards, that one's a softie.
Yeah, I tell you, and plus it was getting right to the end of the possession, and the time clock, the shot clock was about to go off any second. Patterson, who's really more left-handed than he is right, comes all the way around the goal, gets the shot off. He was lucky enough that it was on the opposite, the stick side, so not on Tommy's stick side. It goes past him. He'd love to have that one back, right? But for Penn, it's a nice equalizer to gain some footing and gain momentum. Is St. Joseph's, once they settle, able to score against Penn, or does Penn hold them out? This is Richie Lacalander with the ball. Trying to get around on the short.
That one late picked up by Emmett Carroll, but he did see it.
Those will be 2 good reads for our audience and for us to look out early to see how this thing's going to play out. So here's St. Joseph's in their settled offense. Can they get quality shots against Penn in a settled 6-on-6?
Mallory, skip pass, a shot, and a score. Finds the back of the net. Mark Waters, the junior, nets his 16th of the year. St. Joseph's back in front 2-1.
And by the way, it's 16 goals, Joe, and 0 assists, right? So this is quite obviously a left-handed catch-finish player. I'm a little surprised Penn would give him the room there to be open. He's open, catch, shot, right inside the pipe, opposite stick side. Early signs of the game. I think the other thing Penn's got to worry about is throwing balls across the formation, because the St. Joe guys are looking to intercept and then go forward.
Connor Trent going forward, but he's stoned by Emmett Carroll. Ground ball picked up by Brendan Lavelle. So saved by one of Penn's Tewaaraton Award watch list players and picked up by the other. Here's that St. Joseph's ride.
So they've got 4 committed up front. There's a little space there. Not much open here. Wow, what a catch by Patterson. Wide open in front.
And a score. Tic-tac goal. Ben Smith pays it off from Patterson.
And that's the danger, Joe, of hyper-aggressive rides. If you want to commit resources and players moving up the field into the midfield, that means you're taking them away from being down by the goal. If you break that ride, you're going to leave people literally wide open. This is an unreal catch by Patterson, who was not really that open, who handles the ball, sees Ben Smith wide open, 1 catch, 1 look, goal.
Inside 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter, 2-2 game. St. Joseph's with possession.
Shot
Dished
coming.
in front. Low shot and a score. Colin Campbell finds the back of the net. 2nd goal of the season for Campbell. St. Joseph's reclaims the 3-2 lead.
And interestingly, because these are usually balls that Emmett saves, everything's coming low today. Every single shot by St. Joseph's has been like either right between his legs or coming low. Right then, I don't think they don't dare shoot it up top with Emmett. They're looking to come low, and I wonder whether Emmett will adjust. This is Davis Provost. If he can get his left hand free, man, he has an absolute bomb of a shot. He's got the right spacing here to get to his left hand.
Gets low and scores. A flag is down. St. Joseph's looking for a crease call. And instead, it's going to be Provost finding the back of the net, extending his goal streak to 3 games.
And he gets underneath here, Joe. And a lot of times Provost likes to get to that top side. That's his favorite move, that hard top side. But now he comes under the defender, going to the crease, gets the shot off for sure, and gets just unloaded on, which will cause a flag there.
20 seconds to shoot.
Not a lot there. Try to jam that inside.
Skane couldn't pick up the ground ball. It's still loose. Pushes the call. It'll be St. Joseph's ball.
The other thing you notice in this game, Joe, as you're calling it from here, St. Joseph's is big.
Yes.
They have big, tall, physical players. You look at their defense, they're all like 6'2", 6'5", 6'7". They're big, big players. They're bigger than Penn is.
Now, of course, Penn's used to that playing against St. Joseph's with Levi Anderson and company in recent years. They're used to seeing massive front lines for St. Joseph's. Good hustle here, and it's Penn ball. Denola.
Boy, I thought Ruben was going to shoot that ball.
Comes back to him. Ruben lets it rip, and
Great
a big
save
save by Gross. This is Campbell with it in his stick, the most recent goal scorer for St. Joseph's as we approach 2:30 to go in the first. Shot from well away, just missed the outside post there. Pretty good effort to get that one on goal from Truesdell, who already has an assist in this one.
And another really low off-stick side shot. That seems to be what they're looking for today. That really hard shot coming low, opposite stick side. Here's Richie.
Low shot and another low goal scored on Emmett Carroll, and that is La Calandra scoring his 12th of the year.
He's just so quick, Joe, and he can accelerate so fast. His defenseman was hung for just a half a second there. He's able to regroup. Now here he comes, quick little sidestep, boom, goal. It's just he's so quick and fast. This could be a break for Penn. This could be a 6-on-4. Boy, I would not have slowed that down. There's people wide open.
Denola feeding, spin move, Patterson scores! Chris Patterson with about 4 moves when he was one-on-one with the goalie, collects the assist from Denola, and Penn evens things at 4.
That's a lot of fakes, Joe. That was a lot of fakes. What happened there is the quick offsides for St. Joseph's causes transition going the other way, and it was like a 6-on-4. And now he's one-on-0 with the goalie, takes his time, and makes sure he scores.
Now possession awarded to Penn after that foul.
So if Penn can clear it quickly, that would be, oh, wow, great fake and great run through there. Watch your back. Oh, no, after all that to turn it over.
Hugh Mullane trying to get it back. He is digging for it. Ball still on the ground. Here comes St. Joseph's with Tyler Moore.
So fortunate for them that that shot got blocked and went out of bounds. Gave him a free sub.
Offside is the call here.
It's too many men for Penn. That was not a great mistake. Sort of a dumb mistake, actually. St. Joe's looking to force offense.
Up top, a rip and a score! Michael Gowan with his 4th of the year, and the senior lights the lamp to put St. Joseph's back in front. And you talk about those little mistakes. It's one of the things that you point out every week. But, George, we haven't seen that particular mistake all that often from Penn in terms of too many men or being offside.
Wow, they got bailed out with a penalty there.
It was in the restraining area for St. Joseph's.
Comes the cutters for Penn.
Up top, a shot and a score from Rubin. Cam Rubin on the extra man is able to find the back of the net for his 13th of the year, and Penn back to even.
And an absolute bullet right in the top corner, right? There's where Rubin can help you. Those are his shots, right? Extra man, unsettled, where he's got room and time to free his hands up and really let it go. Here it comes, boom! Like right, you could almost hear it hit the top corner and drop from there, Joe, even from where we are.
Loose ball, Emmett Carroll finds it.
St. Joseph did a very good job of not allowing Emmett to get a clear outlet pass. Now they got their ride set up. Now they got a long stick with the ball. Nice play to throw it to a short. Move that along.
Good read and an interception from Gross. He's on the run. La Calandra inside the dish and the score for St. Joseph's. Transition goal, and it's Ben Dutton scoring his 20th of the year. Hawks back in front.
They really get from defense to offense. Watch this play. It's intercepted easily. That was not a great look inside. This is 2 passes. One deep, one inside. Goal. It was very much the hammer. Very much. So they're now 6 on 7, right? So Penn's offside. They've got 7 players on defense. So Ben Smith's going to more or less act like a little backer zone. Great save.
Another good check by Lavelle. Ground ball won by St. Joseph's.
They chop a lot, and this game's being refereed by calling nothing. That benefits St. Joe's for sure, because the number of chops and slugs is big by them. What a look inside.
Whoa, a behind-the-back dish from La Calandra, and they pay it off inside. I think it was Dutton who was able to find the back of the net. Man up, we'll take another look.
I think it was Dutton. Man, that's a pretty tricky move by Richie La Calandra. I'm sure they practiced that, and I'm sure it was intentional, because he's trying to step through left-handed and then whip it behind his back to Dutton, who's really ready to catch and shoot. Another low shot. Here he comes. He's going to flip there. Boom. Another low shot. Seems like that's what they want today. Low, hard shots against Emmett. Right? 2-goal game, you're fine. You don't want to get to a 3 or 4 goal game.
La Calandra, who just had a beautiful dime a second ago. Working on Lavelle, and he scores. He's feeling it. Shoveled it over his shoulder for the score. La Calandra with his 2nd of the game. St. Joseph's starting to put some distance between themselves and Penn.
It's a really good move. Richie's left-handed naturally. My guess is he probably writes with his right hand, so he's going to come this way. He couldn't get it left. He's coming righty with one hand coming around and just whips it backhand into the goal. Yeah, you can see the shots on goal. That's a great graphic by our team. St. Joseph's 13 shots on goal, Penn only 6.
Now feed across, low save made by Carroll. And maybe that's the one that he needed to kind of light things up a little bit for Penn, but they've got to get past the St. Joseph's ride.
They still have to clear it, and it's far from cleared at the moment. Now they've got it to a short. He's got one man to beat. They still don't have it out yet.
5 seconds left.
Got to shoot that.
Till letting it rip, bounces wide of the net, but Smith there to back up.
Good quality, thoughtful possession. He's got space.
Hoffman dodges, sends it behind. Skane has a man on the box break. Rubin scores, absorbs the hit, and delivers to the back of the net, his 2nd of the game.
Boy, did they need a goal, Joe, and they got it, right? That started with a successful clear, gaining a possession. They get a little box break here. Rubin's like looking to shoot it. It's like the old Cam Rubin from last year when he scored 6 against Cornell and was like a beast.
Here's Provost. Provost heads behind the cage. Dishes it up top for Smith, who scores on the bouncer. Provost the assist, and Ben Smith nets goal number 2 of the day.
You know, 2 or 3 minutes ago, Joe, you and I were talking about Penn needing to get possessions, solid possessions, move the ball, move your feet, and generate quality shots. It's exactly what they did. Dump it down to Ben Smith, who's a really good shooter. Great shot in the corner.
You know, basically a dog pile trying to come up with these.
They turn it, it's a full street fight. Watch Richie Kalani. Richie's looking to go here. He's looking to reestablish. Watch that backhand shot coming again.
Carroll was ready this time. Loose ball just in front of the crease. And Till scoops it up for Penn. Provost dumps it down low. Skane. Back up top for Lucchese. Rip blocked. And there you go, one shot for Penn. 2 seconds left. Controlled by St. Joseph's. And that's how this one wraps up in the first.
Harvard is very good at hounding and keeping it alive. We even had a celebrity check-in at halftime from Coach Jerry Byrne today. How about that, Joe? That's a big celebrity check-in.
Well, and, I was thinking of Coach Byrne because last year he told us that a face-off is only lost if they redefined what a face-off win and loss was.
He's got to use his speed and create that lane going left-handed. That's his best stuff. They got to get Lucchese cut out of the way here to create the lane. Go left-handed. Comes right again.
Provost shoots, and it's shut down by Gross. Like you said, his second save of the day. Ground ball bounced right to St. Joseph's. Penn had the numbers. St. Joseph's trying to double their lead. La Calandra.
Boy, he's quick. Looking inside. Shot coming. Easy save.
Carroll saw that.
Watch out.
Pacheco getting harassed all the way here by Dutton.
Boy, St. Joe's screams a lot. Their coaches scream like crazy at the referees.
Lucchese.
Boy, Danola was open there and they missed him.
Provost. Shot, tough angle. Gross saw that all the way. We talked about all of the offense drying up. Last St. Joseph's goal was at 7:38 of the second quarter, so more than a quarter of game time has elapsed since their last marker.
Shot coming.
That
goal.
Changes right now. A goal for St. Joseph's to rebuild the lead to 2, and it's Braden Shays with his 4th of the year. We'll step aside for a breather. St. Joseph's leading 7-9 here in this battle in Philadelphia. Shays collects, dodges, and deposits. Might be able to hear a helicopter buzzing overhead.
Here comes Richie La Calandra. Uh-oh.
Left his man in the dust. Low shot. Carroll stopped it. Bounced high in the air, controlled by St. Joseph's.
Tell you another thing that's interesting about this game, Joe. There's been almost no penalties. There's been very few extra man.
Yeah.
Very few.
Letting them play, as it were. Fed across. And somehow that stayed out wide of the net.
Lucchese. Oh, I thought he was going to let that one go.
Still might. Pulls it back for McMullen. McMullen bounces it to Patterson. Feeds inside and a score. Ben Smith, the hat trick. Back-to-back games with a hattie.
Tell you, that's a really great look by Patterson inside. There's two ways to score, Joe. One is beating your guy. Another one is cutting. Little bounce pass here. Patterson in a feeding position. Cuts away. Goal.
That's kind of been Ben Smith's calling card in his Penn career. Pays it off there. Another big face-off. Battle for it. And eventually St. Joseph's comes away with it. Great check from behind, though, and the takeaway for Ryan McLaughlin.
You notice they're also shading out on Ruben now. They're not giving him the shots they gave him earlier.
Down low. Danola looks to feed. Ruben lets it rip, and a shot blocked with the back. 2 seconds and 1, and this quarter wraps up.
St. Joseph's conversely is looking to get it to the inside.
La Calandra looking inside. Dutton keeps it moving, but it's stolen away by Penn. Pacheco flipped it to open space.
Wow, that's an unexplainable play by Pacheco. If you don't think you can get out of there and you're in big trouble, you throw it to the offensive end. If you don't flip it, boy, that's a terrible play by Penn.
Shot straight away and a score. Griffin Mallory makes it that 2-goal margin.
Penn had possession, Joe, and they flipped it sideways out of bounds on their own end to give the ball right back to St. Joseph's. They're not totally settled here. Shot comes with that same low, hard shot.
Hoffman straight away. Dumps inside, good dish, and he finds Ruben for the score.
Great play by Penn. You know, I admit I would love to see Leo be more offensive and take shots. That was a great little inside under backdoor cut by Ruben, and a really good pass by Leo. So you're going to see Leo coming. Here comes Ruben on the underside, on the backdoor side. Great catch, great shot, and took a big hit too on the way down.
A hat trick matching Ben Smith's hat trick.
Oh no.
That one's stolen away by St. Joseph's. Here come the Hawks.
Could be a fast break situation.
Matthew Akers with the pole. Saved up top, not out of danger quite yet. La Calandra trying to pull it off the turf. And great checks that time by Dante Verdaro, the freshman, with a big win there.
But they're zoning effectively. Bump that ball along. Can you run it? See, it's always the long six. They get trapped with the ball, Joe. That's, oh no, and there it is.
Or without the ball in that case. Till had it hop out on him.
Watch out for the reverse shot. Oh, he goes right-handed this time.
Good shield by Moore. Bouncing ball finds Dutton on the ground, scooped up by Till. Till looks to clear on his own.
They've got to give him help. They're going to keep hassling him. They've got to give help. They're going to try to trap him. There's the help.
Provost has it chopped down. And Penn picks it up. Smith,
Less
9
than
to
10.
shoot. Patterson lets it fly, and a save made by Gross. It'll stay here with Penn. St. Joseph's doesn't like that.
That's a big play by Patterson.
And 20 seconds to shoot for St. Joseph's.
Boy, nobody's beat there. You don't really need to go.
Low shot and a score. A huge one for Dutton straight away. And he rebuilds a 2-goal lead. Dutton with a big one there for St. Joseph's.
St. Joe's double polling, so they've got poles on both sides. He had it the first time and the second. Wow.
St. Joseph's comes up with that one. Trying to get the clear. Great checking by Penn.
Pick it up.
Smith looked like he had it for a second.
Timeout.
Pretty
Timeout.
good scoop.
Timeout. Oh, man, I thought they were going to call timeout there. Watch your back. Watch the slide coming quickly here, Joe, and let's see if they can flash over. So here comes the slide. Nobody's moving inside. Shot coming.
And a score just inside the pipe. Ben Smith from distance that time, curling it in, his 4th of the game.
That's a great shot by Ben Smith. He's on his off stick side, right? He's usually on the other side. He's got his right hand coming down that right alley. One step, lets it go. Beautiful shot. Don't wait to the end. Get going now.
Casey Mulligan out there for Penn.
Don't wait.
Denola. Dishes. A shot from Ruben.
Oh,
that close to equalizing. Mulligan backing up.
he was trying
Patterson.
to throw it under to Cam Ruben. Here you go, Cam. Go, Leo.
Hoffman.
You got a short.
With Gowan on him. Hoffman lets it rip and missed wide. Mulligan backing it up. 14.9 seconds left here. Can Penn equalize?
So Mulligan's got a short. He's got to go right to the goal himself.
Mulligan.
Watch out.
Trapped, flips it. This one back towards the midfield line. Over and back.
Over and back.
St. Joseph's going to survive here as Virch sends it skyward.